Good afternoon all. Today we are going to have a case study discussion on shift register. So we all know shift register is a sequential circuit, and we also know the basic difference between a combinational and sequential circuit. So in case of combinational circuit, output at any instant depends only on the present input. It doesn't have any memory element. Whereas in sequential circuit, output depends on present as well as a past input. It has a memory element. So memory element can be a flip-flop or latches. So each is capable of storing one bit of information. So shift register is a sequential circuit. It is used for shifting the data either to the right side or to the left side based on the application. Okay, it is a very important part in data communication and also in the control system. So in today's session, we are all going to have a discussion on the shift register. We are going to discuss about its concept, types, application as well. So we can start the discussion.
So good afternoon to everyone. I'm Suja. I'm going to give an introduction on shift register. A shift register is a sequential logic circuit that consists of mainly used in storage and data transfer. It consists of the series of flip-flop connected in the cascade, and the output for the one flip-flop is the input for the next. And the shift register is widely used as a digital system, communication devices, and microcontroller for handling parallel and serial data.
So flip-flops is the main important component of shift register. So most widely used flip-flop is a D flip-flop, which is nothing but data flip-flop. We can even employ JK or SR, but the most important flip-flop is a D flip-flop, which is most widely used. So whatever data we are giving inside the data flip-flop, we will be getting it as an output. So we are using this D flip-flop most widely in the shift register.
So, hello everyone, I am here to speak about the types of shift registers. There are mainly 4 types of shift register, like serial and serial out, serial in parallel out, parallel and serial out, and parallel and parallel out. Here the serial and serial out, the data are data enter and exit one by one, like data entered in bit by bit at a time. It is used to convert the parallel from the sensor and convert it into serial for the communication purpose. In serial and parallel, the data are entered in serially like one bit at a time, but the output is received in a parallel form like all bit together. Next is parallel and serial out. In parallel and serial out, the input is get entered in all together. But in output, the data are received in one by one. Next is parallel and parallel out. Both the loader and reader are simultaneously done at a time, and it is used for temporary storage data.
Okay. Next one.
Working principle of the shift register. It is considered a 4-bit right shift register using D flip-flop. When the clock pulse is applied to the shift register, the clock pulse shift to right or left. When we give a supply to them, for example, if the input sequence is 1011, the clock pulse shifts to the right.
Okay, in case of shift register is a sequential circuit. Here all the clock pulses, the synchronous sequential circuit. So all the flip-flop will be triggered by the clock pulse at the same time. So same clock pulse will be given to all the flip-flop. Okay, so when the clock pulse is given, data will be shifted. That is the concept behind this shift register.
So good afternoon everyone. I'm going to talk about the applications of shift registers. So we know shift registers are used in many digital systems, and we'll list out one after the other. So first one, it comes to data conversion. So it makes the data from serial to parallel and parallel to serial form. And the next is time delaying circuit. So it makes some small changes in circuit by delaying because of timing control. And in LED display control, it controls many LEDs using very fewer pins and microcontrollers. So next is communication systems. It helps in storing and transferring data smoothly. So when it comes to digital processing and arithmetic, we use some operations like multiplication and division in digital circuits. Thank you.
So I'm Yoganella. I'm going to talk about the advantages and limitations. So I would like to add the point in advantages like it is very simple design and easy to implement. So the number of input pins are said to be lesser for the user to use it. It is very compact and very cost effective. In limitations, for the data transfer, the large amount of data cannot be used like RAM or ROM. It is very difficult for the users to use it. So it has a very limited storage capacity when compared to the memory cells, and the data transfer is very slow when compared to the other cells.
Okay. So we all had a discussion on shift register. So shift register plays an important role in data communication and it is used for data movement part. It has many advantages like flexible, cost effective, etc. But the drawback is that it can't be used for large data movement. That is the main drawback. So thank you all for your valuable points. Thank you.
Thank you.